Hello everyone, Paul Hernandez here, and I am so fortunate to be joined by not only one of my favorite people, but one of everyone's favorite person. It's Olivia. How are you doing? Welcome in.
Hi, I'm happy to be here. Thank you for coming over.
We're so happy and we're so grateful that you decided to share a booth with SIDESHOW. So if you are at the show, if you're at booth 1929, just pop on over, come say hi to Olivia now. Olivia, I've got to ask, how you doing? How does it feel to be back at Comic-Con around not only your friends, but all of your fans?
I've been coming to Comic-Con for 30 years, maybe longer. And so I've got a family here. You know, all my art family's here. So it's really great to be back. It's really wonderful. And also I have a new spot here right next to SIDESHOW, which is awesome.
And we're going to get into some of the work now that you are doing now. We had this piece behind us, the Frankie Reborn statue that
Excited!
It broke our website because people loved it so much. It is such a beautiful piece. So, but before we talk about not only the incredible statue, what inspired it, and the art print we have, talk to us a little bit about the character and why you chose to bring Frankie here to not only 2D, but to 3D.
I can't elaborate on the character because she's still being developed. It's my pinup work, but it's the classic Bride of Frankenstein, and it's my version of it. It's a beautiful version, but it changed into something else while I was doing this SIDESHOW statue. She's just kind of gotten more mysterious. I've put a tattoo of Maria from Metropolis on her. And then my dear friend, Martin Munier, did the chair. And Martin won a Technical Academy Award for Coraline. So I'm thrilled to be with him. And he designed this chair, which has its own personality. It's very steampunk, very goth. Martin's chair is called the Body Snatcher. And it's brilliant, you know, but it adds to the mystery of her and why she's sitting on it. There'll be a story eventually because she's too powerful of a character. And she is Frankie Reborn. The original title of the pinup that inspired her was Frankie's Bride. And somehow I didn't want her to be owned by Mr. Frankenstein, so Frankie Reborn.
And it's beautiful, and we love seeing it here. Olivia, you've mastered 2D. Could you tell us a little bit about some of the unique opportunities and challenges that came from bringing this character, which is still developing, from 2D into 3D? Was it more difficult to flesh out the character in 3 dimensions, the back of the character, or is that something you already do and it was a little easier than you think?
What are you saying? This thing was hard to do. I don't know what you're talking about. To make a 3D out of a 2D, I'm new at this. This is my first sculpt, and I did this, and I had somebody sit with me on Zoom, James Cha, who patiently watched me mess up for 6 months, and finally I got it. And SIDESHOW has been so patient with me. You know, Tom Gilliland and Anthony Mesas. I mean, I'm just really grateful that they gave me this chance and they waited for me, because patience was needed from everybody. You know, but here it is.
And I'm just saying, if I had a first sculpt, it wouldn't look as good as that looks. I mean, it looks incredible.
I'm obsessive, but you can see if you have a 50-year career in 2D art, been obsessive and still am about working.
And you don't become Olivia by taking it easy. You have to become obsessive, and you can tell because the final product, which is in the prototype here, it looks incredible and people loved it. And you did mention that you sat with the SIDESHOW team. The colors on this are so unique. Did you work with anyone specifically hand in hand with the painting? Did you do the painting and the sculpt as well?
Myself, 3 weeks it took me to do the painting, but SIDESHOW, when they're doing production, I was very lucky to have Kat as the painter, and I worked with her on the face. But this is Kat's rendition of my piece, and it's spectacular. I was having trouble getting that word out.
I mean, Kat Sapena is an incredible artist at SIDESHOW. Now, Olivia, everything that we're seeing here, this incredible statue and this beautiful art print that's just got put up on SIDESHOW.com. Believe it or not, it didn't start with this. You had another piece that inspired all of this. Is that right?
When Sideshow came to me, they wanted to do a 3D sculpt of something called Frankie's Bride.
Oh, you have it.
I happen to have it right here. And there it is. It is Frankie's Bride. And so the model was Tia Eckhart. And so that's how the whole thing started. But this painting came from after I finished this. So it's kind of odd to use as a model my own sculpt. It was very different experience for me.
Okay, now Olivia, you have such a busy schedule and so many of your fans just waiting over there, queuing up to see you. So they're desperately, yeah, straight, a nice straight line, please, out the door to see the incredible Olivia. But before we go, we've got to talk about a little bit about what's right over your shoulder there.
Well, Martin Munier, who created the chair for Under Frankie, said he wanted to do a one-off sculpt, and so he showed up Thursday with this, and I painted it up to Tuesday, and here it is, just a beautiful sculpt of Frankie. So it's a one-off art piece. Thank you.
She's so beautiful, and Olivia, you are so busy, and again, you have so much to do. So we've got to ask before you go. You got anything you want to say to the fans from you to them for when they bring this home?
I'm just thrilled people love this, which I hear they love, and for me, it's very exciting for me because I've always dreamt about having my own sculpt, one that I did with my own hands. So I'm really pleased you like it. Really happy. Thank you.
Well, Olivia, thank you so much for being here. We really appreciate it. You have such a busy schedule. Sideshow.com. Go get yours while you still can. Like we said, they are going. Thank you all so much for watching. And don't forget to let your geek side show.